How's it going, everybody? Moose here. I am over at Town & Country Motorsports, where I bought this bad boy and the 2018 Ultra Limited. I was just making a service appointment for the 25,000 mile K on August 13th of this year. And I don't usually do services at Harley-Davidson, but 25,000 mile one's kind of a biggie, so I thought I'd let Harley do it. I'm sure I'll pay for it. They're going to put AMSoil back in it. They're going to look at the broken vent I got on the lower right-hand side fairing on the passenger side of the bike and get that all fixed up for me. But I knew the neck bearings need to be looked at, and I am not tearing apart the front of that bike, so I guess I'll have to pay the entrance fee for owning a Harley-Davidson this time around. It'll be the first service I've had done by them. I've been doing all my own oil changes lately. So it doesn't hurt every once in a while to bring it in, have them go through it, and make sure I didn't miss nothing. At least that way, if anything else goes wrong, it'll be on Harley for the 25,000 mile. So I'll take that in on August 13th. The reason I made the appointment for so late in next month is, one, because I'm going up north here with the bike on about the second week of August for a little 4-day trip up north. And I figure by the time I get back, it'll have 25,000 miles on it roughly by then. So that'll work out pretty good. That's why I've been riding the Road King around. Keep the mileage down on the Ultra, because I know if I didn't, it'd be around 26,000 by the time I got back. Because right now I'm presently at a little over 23,700 miles on the odometer. So we'll take the old Road King around for a couple weeks. Still a fun bike to ride. But it'll be good to have the service done, and that way it'll all be pretty well checked out for my Kaylee 7 and my big trip in September. May have to drop the oil again in the tank before I go. I want to keep it at that 5,000. To be honest, with AMSoil, I'm not overly worried about a couple thousand over the 5. Bike's been running fine, so we'll see how it goes. It all depends on how many miles I have on it by then. But that's what I'm out doing. Now I'm just taking a little stroll on down the road, see where I'm going for a little bit. It is Sunday, July 28th, by the way. My father's birthday. He's been gone since 2011. And, still think about him, obviously. Miss him, but life goes on. Doesn't hurt to remember him on his birthday especially. He'd have been, let's see, 73 or 74 today. Math skills aren't working. He was born in 46. So yeah, it's 2019, he'd have been 73. I think. Math's not my strong suit apparently when I'm riding, sorry. But yeah, he passed away on March 24th, 2011. I keep a little reminder down there on my dash. I don't know if you can see that in memory of Dad, 7/28/1946 to 3/24/2011. I put it on here shortly after he passed away. It worked out twofold. One, because I was able to cover up my holes I made in the chrome piece from putting that old radio I used to have on this bike. For any of you who has ventured back to my old videos, you may have noticed that little rectangular radio I used to have there. We'll go down by the apple orchard. See what's happening down here. McCordy Park right there, pretty cool park. All the bridges and everything are made of stone. They're kind of they're not stone, but they look like stone. They're all artists done them all. It's a pretty cool place. I think I've taken you guys there once before and I had the trophy. I'll just stop by there again one of these days. I think after the Ultra's fixed, I'll probably end up taking this one into Jackson, dropping it off to the guy who did the cams and stuff on it and have him go through the bike. She's having a few issues. Looks like I got a shifter lever going bad in the back there by the transmission and primary. I got an oil leak from my clutch cable, which I think is leaking down on my radiator to my oil cooler. And so the bike needs a little tender loving care. I might even buy some new perches here for the brakes and the lower brakes. They're all painted, all chipped away and everything. Maybe I'll get some chrome ones for you eventually. If I drop it off, it'll be more or less drop it off and just tell him to keep it till he gets it going, till he gets everything fixed on it. It's 2006, so you know it's got some years behind it. 61,950 miles on the clock. So, you know, it's probably time for some tender loving care for it. Don't want it to fade away to nothing, so take it to a mechanic and have him fix everything that's wrong with it here eventually. That'd be a good idea. But for right now, I'm just going to enjoy the road for a little while and head back home and enjoy my one day off I have this week. Just relax and be lazy. I hope everybody out there is doing well. Till next time, you all be good out there. Keep it safe. This is Moose. As always, I'll be talking at you. See ya. Bye.